Hey yo, what's going on everybody? It's Tylarious, aka Ty Killington. Yeah, man. Alright, today's video is special. This is the new 2022 CEO Special Cargo Crates Meta Money Guide. This is a complete breakdown and tutorial of all the new changes that came with the Criminal Enterprises DLC. We'll be talking about the numbers, how much it costs, how much profit you can make per hour, and we'll even discuss what it looks like compared to the old numbers with the previous meta. Now, it is true, the CEO crate business now is a hybrid. You can now have a passive and active form and method of income with CEO crates, all right? And we'll get into that. First up, when you start the whole crate grind, get yourself paid and start the cooldown timer on either a delivery with a mixed import or gun running or some of the vehicles from the auto shop, or my favorite, which will be a payphone hits. Now the payphone hits have a 20-minute cooldown timer, so it's easy to track that and to work that into the overall method. The mixed export goods and other deliveries will average about 50,000. And once you get that kicked off and start the cooldown timer on one of those, now you want to start buying your crates from your warehouse staff. This is one of the new features that's been added to the CEO Special Cargo Crate business, and this is one of the new features that makes it a hybrid business in regard to passive and active income. The warehouse staff are free. They will be automatically populated into each one of your warehouses. It's typically 7,500 to make a purchase, and they will randomly deliver 1, 2, or 3 crates and even a special rare item as well, which is pretty cool. There's typically a 48-minute cooldown timer, but this week the purchase of the crates is 50% off and the cooldown timer is sped up by 50%. So it's $37.50 to purchase them this week, and you get them delivered in 24 minutes. Again, normally it's $7,500 for the warehouse staff purchase and 48 minutes for delivery, all right? Now, once you purchase all of your crates from your warehouse staff, now it's time to kick off a payphone hit or do another delivery and keep that income coming in and kick off the cooldown timer for those other activities, all right? It's all a flow, it's all a process with this meta method. Now, with the changes that have come from the Criminal Enterprises DLC, you should all know that now we can do everything in private lobbies. There is one caveat to that. You could no longer source your crates from your terabyte, and that was part of the old method, the old meta, right? Now, it could be a bug. Rockstar could be fixing that. We don't know yet. But until then, you can go to your arcade and source crates from there. You can also go to your CEO office, or you can set your spawn location to a CEO office or a arcade, and you can just simply find new session. And I'll talk more about that a little bit later, okay? We'll kind of dive into that and see what that looks like. But because we now have a passive option with the CEO crate business in purchasing crates from your warehouse staff, you can either choose to continue grinding crates by purchasing them from your arcade, your CEO office, or you can now, just go do other activities. You can set up one of your heists. You can run auto shop contracts. You can sell import-export vehicles. It kind of leaves it wide open. All right, so that's a really good thing to have. It's a good option to have, and you can tailor your money grind with your crates to your play style, which is good. Now, the arcade, there's 2 arcade locations that you want to look at. That's going to be the La Mesa and the Davis locations, because those 2 arcades will be centered and centralized around your warehouse locations. And once it's time to sell your warehouses, you can do these 100% solo. Just remember, if you have a aerial sale, like if you have a Cuban or a Titan or one of the helicopters, get into the vehicle, it'll spawn your drop locations. You need to scout your drops, because some sales will have enemy NPCs hovering over them and you will get shot down, or some of the delivery locations will have enemy NPCs and they can, mess up your sale. They can force you to fail a sale, and you definitely don't want to fail that sale, all right? Real quick, guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel with notifications turned on so you don't miss out any future content. If you want to support the channel, hit the join button down below and find out how to become a member. You can also check out some of the merchandise I have down below as well. And if this video or any other videos have helped you out, you could drop a super thanks donation. That is greatly appreciated, okay? So let's talk about the numbers, especially with the warehouse staff. It's $7,500 to make a purchase, and you'll randomly get 1, 2, or 3 crates, or maybe even special cargo. It's a 48-minute cooldown timer, okay? The time to fill 5 large warehouses, if it's best case scenario, you get 3 crates delivered every single time, it'll be 29.6 hours. If you get 2 crates, it's 44.4 hours, and 1 crate, 88.8 hours, for an average of 54 hours to fill up all 5 large warehouses. The cost to fill up 5 large warehouses, if you get 3, it'll be $1,387,500. For 2, $2,081,250, and for 1, $4,162,500, for an average of $2,550,000 to fill up all 5 large warehouses at an average of 68 purchases. All right, and that will give you a net profit after all the expenses of $158,240 per hour just from the warehouse staff. But because this is a hybrid passive income method, we know that you can integrate other things like your payphone hits, your Cayo Perico heist, your other passive income, and you can easily make $1 million plus per hour. All right. Now, what I'm showing you right here is a comparison between just, going from the furthest CEO warehouse back to your arcade, and comparing it to spamming find new session with your location set to a CEO office or an arcade. That's a viable option. You can do that if you're 100% solo. If you're a player like me, I don't like to do that. I think it kind of makes it a little cheesy. It kind of cheapens the experience. And you really don't save that much time, as I'm proving right here. Although it is a little bit faster to just, set your location to a CEO warehouse or an arcade, and then the spam find new session after every delivery to buy a new, crate or whatever. I mean, honestly, you're only saving about 10 seconds. I ran the numbers, did the math. It's on 68 purchases. It's about 10 minutes, maybe 15 at best. And 1 failed to join lobby error will kind of mess that whole thing up. So just keep that in mind. If you just want to stay in one lobby, don't worry about it. You're not going to waste that much time. And if you do, though, want to spam find new session, that's fine. Do that. You will save about 10, maybe 15 seconds. Now, real quick, let's compare this to the old CEO crate method where you just used a terabyte and you would actively grind the crates by going back and forth between 2 large warehouses to avoid the cooldown time. The overall amount of time is quicker. You can fill up 5 large warehouses in roughly 27 hours, okay? In addition, you did make more per hour as well with just the active grind. You're making $287,777 per hour. But the overall amount of money that you can make with adding in your other businesses is going to be less, because now the new method with purchasing your crates from your warehouse staff and mixing it up with payphone hits, the Cayo Perico heist, it is more profitable. You're going to be making on average between $200,000 and $300,000 more per hour with this new method. So that is going to be the meta now with the CEO crate business, not only having a active but a passive form of income by purchasing the crates from the warehouse staff, and then you integrate in your other income streams from Cayo Perico heist, payphone hits, other deliveries, auto shop contracts, import export. Either one of those, that'll all work out for you. But the meta is going to be the Cayo Perico heist, payphone hits, and then actively grinding the crates as well while the cooldown timer kicks off with your passive warehouse staff purchases. So there you have it. This is the new CEO special cargo crate business meta method. This is the new way to grind this business. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you got any questions, leave them in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to my channel for the illest and realest content in the game. Smash that like button. We'll see you guys in the next one, all right? Peace out. Yeah.